Perhaps out of the 7, in one of them I knew slightly earlier that things were not going my way. And in the others that I won, I had already prepared myself for that. But that is really not a measure or political barometer. What we need to do, and perhaps more important, is for us to improve our political hygiene so that when we talk about figures, they are figures that can be reflected on the ground and they can be confirmed by the people. And the little I heard of Rigathi Gachagua, by the time he was talking of 10 million votes, it was not Mount Kenya alone. And remember, Mount Kenya is not the 5 counties or the 7 or 9 counties. It goes beyond that. There is Mount Kenya diaspora, including places like Nakuru and places like Laikipia, and of course the city of Nairobi. It may not be per se in Mount Kenya, but it is part and parcel of the Mount Kenya thinking. And the little that I know about Mount Kenya, because 20% of my constituents are from the same community, and most of them came from Kiambu. The little I know about them is that they have a communication system that surprised us in Kano in 1992, because the person we feared most was Kibaki. But on the eve of elections, there was some communication that took place that Matiba became very formidable. As to whether Gachagua is going to be a factor, yes, Gachagua is likely to be a factor, not only in the next election, but many other elections to come. So for those who may not like his voice, his appearance, or his approach to politics, learn to know that Gachagua will be in town, barring natural disasters, for quite some time. And as to whether it's going to be a boon to the opposition, personally, as a political analyst and somebody who has done a bit of politics and read a bit of it also, I will not wish away Gachagua. Gachagua is an integral member, and what we are doing as the alternative government, which we are, because William Ruto will not be running around helter-skelter if we do not constitute anything. He's focused on Kalonzo, he's focused on Gachagua, and a few other people. But I can analyze without fear of contradiction that this race is a race of Ruto's life. He has to win it, or he will lose it, and he will go home miserably. But that is not really my intention. My intention is to identify what are the pitfalls in the way we are approaching 2027. One of the issues is the use of police. The other issue is the use of goons. If you encourage goons, and this is advice I can give to Kenya Kwanza, if you encourage goons in where you feel you may have the upper hand, you are also making it impossible for you to penetrate areas you would have gotten some votes. And this is something they ought to learn. As to whether the rest of the country is going to respond, Kenyans think in a way that at some stage they'll be unanimous that this is not doable, or that we can give a chance to William Ruto. Omolo has said that we don't count. When we talk of ODM supporters, they affect the areas where he comes from, and therefore we need all the votes. Finally, for this particular issue, Gachagua may be abrasive to some people, but what I know is that we want to create a team of individuals who are not going to say, it is I, me, myself. We want to create a team where people realize collectively we can achieve more than